With postseason play about 20 days away, the Spencer County Bears are holding on to a slight lead in the RPI over Collins in the race for the district's #1 seed. Both teams have 6 games remaining on their schedule, 3 at home and 3 on the road. Spencer County's final leg of the season begins tonight with the matchup against the 11th region foe, who they are very familiar with in football, the Franklin County Flyers. Hello, friends, and welcome to Spencer County High School alongside John Hutchins. I am Blaine Prim, and we're back with the GHP-SPORTS crew to bring you another night of Bears basketball. And tonight I am tasked with the tough job of filling in for the great Bo Bruner.
I ain't going to lie, it was kind of weird for it to say alongside my partner, John Hutchins, I am Blaine Prim, but here you are.
Absolutely. As John, we're coming down the home stretch of the season.
Yep.
1 year ago today, the Bears were actually getting ready to play Franklin County. They were 14-8, coming off a win over Gallatin County, where games against Bullitt East, Barchtown, North Hardin, and Owen County coming up. And today they're getting ready to play Franklin County once again. And they are 14-8, coming off a win over Gallatin County, with games remaining against Bullitt East, Barchtown, North Hardin, and Owen County. And do you see where I'm going with this here?
Yeah, I do. I see where you're going with this. And honestly, Blaine, I'm kind of hoping history can repeat itself. The Bears, they got a great win over a very talented Gallatin County team Saturday. But with the remaining schedule not being quite as strong as the one is for Collins High School, we basically need to be perfect so we can try to retain that number 1 seed. But as we went over the other day, if Spencer County, if they remain the 1 seed for the district tournament, they will play the winner of the Woodford-Shelby game, which would be the 4-seed, 5-seed game that will be played Monday night of the district tournament. If the Bears, if they fall to the 2 seed, they will face Anderson County on their home floor in Lawrenceburg. So I know that it's likely to be a tough opponent no matter what, because when you're looking at Woodford County, who's ranked in the state, when you're looking at Anderson County being even though their record doesn't always show it, they're always a tough out with Anderson County. But really, Blaine, that shows the strength of the 30th district.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are going to take a quick break on our pregame show. On the other side, our players to watch and what we need to know about the Franklin County Flyers. All that and more, as we are about 15 minutes away from tip-off. You're watching Bears basketball on GHP Sports.
Country Mart in Taylorsville has the finest selection of freshly butchered meats, produce, and all of the other ingredients to make your mealtime a victory. If you're running short on time or just don't feel like cooking, Country Mart is the only place in Taylorsville to get delicious Champs chicken. Dine in or take it to go. Your family will love it. Make sure to use your Country Mart card to save on food and earn points at the pump. Country Mart, your local grocery, proudly serving Taylorsville and all of Spencer County for over 50 years.
The Cooperative Extension Office is here to serve all residents of Spencer County with educational and research-based programs. We offer programs for youth 5 to 18 years old through our 4-H program, where youth can make the best better. We offer free soil testing, and if you love to get your hands dirty, consider becoming a master gardener. We also offer programs for prevention, wellness, and individual family development, or you can check out our homemaker groups. We are located at 100 Oak Tree Way off Highway 44 in Taylorsville, Kentucky. Come in and see us or check us out on our website or Facebook.
For over a century, the People's Bank has been assisting our community with their financial needs. The key to that success has been the close connections we have made with the people in the community that we serve. Come in today at our main office located in the historic downtown Taylorsville at 23 West Main Street, or at our branch located at 5511 Taylorsville Road in Fisherville, and see how we can serve you. The People's Bank is proud to support the efforts of our local athletic program. Go Bears!
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. The Bears venture outside of the 8th region tonight and take on the Flyers of Franklin County from the 11th region, a school once again that we are familiar with, being in the same district in football. And John, let's take a look at our players to watch For Franklin County, it's Broderick Redden. Redden is averaging around 15.4 points per game, as well as 7.8 rebounds, and is an absolute force in the middle. The Flyers will play a lot of 4 out and 1 in on offense, and he roams the paint looking to get the ball in the post or pick up offensive rebounds on the glass. And John, with almost a totally rebuilt lineup on the floor compared to last year, the Flyers have leaned on him heavily to get them through the season.
Yeah, Redden, I mean, Broderick Redden, they call him Dalen, and so if you hear us say Dalen, that's kind of, it's the same guy, Dalen Redden. That's what they go by. But anyway, Redden, he's a 6'5" monster in the middle for the Flyers. You mentioned, Blaine, his points per game and his rebounds per game, and both of those, in both categories, Redden leads Franklin County's team. He has thrown up a few three-pointers this year, but honestly, it's not even really enough to consider him a threat. If I'm Coach Burns, he leaks out to a wing, I'm probably not going to put a lot of emphasis on trying to get out there with him. The Bears, though, will need to keep a big body on him throughout the game, and they must be careful not to foul him because the big fella is also shooting some good free throws. 74% for the line for the 6'5" fella. If there's one thing that helps the Bears in this situation, Blaine, it's that we have a few different guys that can guard him. The Spencer County depth will need to be showcased tonight.
Absolutely.
And then for Spencer County, I kind of got the honor of this today or last night or whenever it was we were working through all this stuff, the honor of the player to watch. For Spencer County, Blaine, we're going to go with Sam Cook.
Yeah.
Sam, he's been one of Coach Burns' first off-the-bench players all year long. Sam is not one of the guys that will typically put up a lot of points, but Blaine, his defense is without question. And when you play a team like this with the 4 out, 1 in type of look, you're going to have a lot of guards on the floor. Our guys are going to get tired. You're going to need the defense from Sam Cook to be able to come in off the bench, give those quality minutes. And, he will be a great help to the Bears by doing that. And also, time to time, Sam sees a little bit of daylight when he's on the outside, puts up three-pointers, and Blaine, he's shooting those at 32%.
Yeah, very good numbers from him. So, let's take a look at the Flyers. They are 10-10 on the season under first-year head coach Nate Smith. This is Smith's 4th head coaching job, but first in Kentucky. He previously led teams in Oklahoma and his home state of Arkansas. And last year, he was an assistant at Madison Southern. And don't let this 10-10 record make you think this will be a walkover. This team beat Collins by 19 back in December, and Shelby County just 3 weeks ago by 15. And they are very athletic and will pressure you on the defense from all over the floor, and are definitely offensive. They're offensively capable of going on big runs.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we are going to have to watch about this team is those runs. Spencer County from time to time will face teams that can catch fire like that, Blaine, from time. And it's basically surviving those periods of time. And, just being able to make it through that, survive that, be able to start getting a roll on your own and try to be able to catch back up. But, when you talk about the Franklin County Flyers, Blaine, they're led by our player to watch, that Dalen Redden that we talked about. And as we mentioned, he's 15.4 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, and is just a monster on the inside, somebody that Spencer County will have to deal with all night long. Their next biggest threat, though, Blaine, is junior Kevin Russell with 11.5 points a game, and he's also shooting. This is that 4 in, 1 out thing. He's shooting 34% from behind the arc. That's that magic number. Bo and I have talked about it before on the air. If you can hit that 34% or above, you're better off to shoot a three-pointer than what you would be if you were shooting 50% from a two-pointer. So he is right there at that cutoff line. Other players the Bears are going to need to be ready for, senior Chenault, both seniors, Chenault and Davis, 6.6 points and 5.1 respectively, and junior David Chong with 9.3 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game. The Flyers, I'll call it what it is, Blaine. They fall off a little bit, after that. So, we just got the opportunity. Okay, let's kind of backtrack a little bit. So we just got the opportunity to finish watching the JV game.
Yeah.
And one thing that we noticed, now this isn't true about this team that's warming up for Franklin County right now, but their JV squad only had 6 guys dressed. And, you know, when you only got 6 guys dressed, only one person to rotate in and out. I mean, as they were rotating those people out, Blaine, they were gassed.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were wore out. And so when you start looking at some of the stats, some of the scoring stats of this team, you know, you have guys like Redden, Russell, Chong, Chenault, Davis, all these guys that are up there, your starters. But then after that, it falls off to guys that are maybe 2 points a game or 0.9 points a game or below. I mean, it really starts to fall, and it shows a little bit of lack of depth for this team for Franklin County. And so that's the type of thing where I feel like if our varsity team can do what our JV team did in that game and get that team running. They had a lot of points in transition. There was a lot of easy baskets for Spencer County, and you start to get into their legs. Once you get into their legs, the shots start to fall apart, and you really have them on the ropes then. So really, if the Bears can get them running and tired, Blaine, I think we will definitely have an advantage with our bench play.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the other side, Nate Smith definitely going to look to his bench to have a couple guys step up and try and help them in that way. So, but we are going to take another quick break on our pregame show, and we will be back with finishing thoughts. You're watching Bears basketball on GHP Sports.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. And I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
Is your laundry taking forever to dry? Are your energy bills reaching unseen highs? It's time to call in the Dryer Vent Squad. According to the National Fire Protection Association, lint ignition and failure to clean are major causes of dryer fires. A clogged dryer vent also costs more in energy bills because it takes more time to dry, leading to stress on your appliance. At Dryer Vent Squad, we're not just cleaning vents, we're saving you time and money while keeping your home safe. Our experienced professionals ensure that your dryer vents are free from lint and debris, drying clothes faster, saving you money, and preventing potential fire hazards. Choose us for affordable cleaning, inspections, and repairs for all residential and commercial dryer vent systems. Life is stressful enough. Eliminate the worry over a potentially hazardous dryer vent by calling us today.
If you're a current resident of Spencer County and you've been contemplating selling your home, now's the perfect time to have a conversation with us at Brown Realty.
Our local teams are experts in the field of Spencer County, and we reach all major counties and cities, helping families along the way.
There are so many great things happening in Spencer County, and Brown Realty wants to help you become part of them.
With experience in new construction and remodeling and everything in between, you can count on Brown Realty to be with you every step of the way.
Coming from humble beginnings, we know a thing or two about keeping families' needs first.
If you're buying or selling, Brown Realty is here to help you every step of the way.
Brown Realty is proud to be the largest real estate brokerage located right here in Spencer County, with local agents, local knowledge, and a passion to assist others.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Tuesday night here in Taylorsville. We've got the Franklin County Flyers matched up here with the Spencer County Bears tonight. And Blaine, before we get too far into this and before we get to our starting lineups and all, I still would like to talk a little bit about this district tournament and how this is lining out for the Bears. You know, as you had mentioned even in the opening of the pregame, Spencer County sitting in that 1 seed spot right now, which is likely to have them matched up against Woodford County. But, of course, this is all going to be based off of the RPI because Spencer County, Collins, and Anderson County are all three tied with their records in the district. RPI is going to decide the seed. Right now, Spencer County has a slight edge. Anderson County actually dropped a little bit after a loss there the other night. Collins dropped a little bit after a loss. And so a little bit of a gap there, but, of course, like I talked about, very important for Spencer County to get these wins. But, you know, Blaine, there's a big debate about which one you would rather face. And so Spencer County likely to play either Woodford or if they're the 2 seed would play Anderson County. You know, what do you think?
I mean, the Bears, you know, they both had their success against both teams, especially Woodford County, you know, got the win here at home and really looked good against them. They, you know, Woodford County, like you said, ranked pretty high in the state. So the Bears did their thing over here. And so, you know, they had that confidence going into that game.
Yeah.
But Woodford County also was a close one. You know, both these games were really neck and neck. And like you talk about the strength of this district all the time. And, you know, it could really go either way. But the Bears have the confidence with both of these teams that, you know, they got the dub, and they'll have the chance to do that once again in the district tournament.
Yeah, and so, you know, and that's kind of what it is. I mean, you've got a high-ranked Woodford County team as likely the opponent of the 1 seed. You know, they'll face Shelby County first, so I say likely because they have to beat Shelby County, but likely should win that game. Or, you know, you're facing a Anderson County team that we went to Lawrenceburg, took care of business over there on their floor once already, and they're going to be a team that's going to be out for blood a little bit. And so, I mean, that's kind of the back and forth. I've heard it from a few different people. You know, different people have their perspective. Oh, I'd rather play this one than that one or this one than that one. But still what it boils down to, Blaine, I think both games, both are going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, absolutely.
So also, too, we will make quick mention here. I do want to say real quick before we get going, Bo, I know you're out there listening to us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you tuning in tonight. Bo, down in the old home area right now, out there in eastern Kentucky, and out there with his wife and her mom. It's been battling some things there, and just let you know she's in our prayers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, But anyway, Blaine, we are about a minute out here. Real quick, too, I do want to say the girls, because we were talking about district tournament, the girls, of course, we still don't know. They'd be either the 2 seed or the 3 seed. But either way, they're going to play Woodford County. And, you know, Woodford County's a different team this year.
Yeah, absolutely. They really revamped that offense and their roster as a whole. As they'll definitely be that definitely will be a good one in the district tournament.
So, people, viewers, listeners, fans, you know, don't be hard on Blaine. This is his first night with us here at GHP. He is experienced at this. He does this for Spalding University, and so he will be taking over the play calling, the play-by-play calling duties for Bo tonight. Which is good because I've got the Cats game. I got the Cats game, you know, up, and you're going to have to pay attention so I can watch this. But we are going to go down to our public address announcer, Steve Hume, for the national anthem and our starting lineups.
High School tonight, your Bears are taking on the Franklin County Flyers. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise, remove your headgear, and direct your attention to the flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First up for the Franklin County Flyers. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 1, Andre Chenal. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 2, Kavion Russell. At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 4, Dalen Redden. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 5, David Tong. And at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Tyler Broyles. Head coach for the Flyers, Nate Smith. And now for your Spencer County Bears. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Samuel Seawright. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 5, Brady Smith. At center, a 6'6" senior, number 15, Jack Armstrong. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 25, Jackson Combs. And at forward, a 6'5" sophomore, number 35, Chris Armstrong. Head coach for the Bears,
starting
Jason
lineup
Burns.
for Coach Burns and the Spencer County Bears: Samuel Seawright, Brady Smith, Jack Armstrong, Jackson Combs, and Chris Armstrong. For the Franklin County Flyers, we'll go with Chenault, Russell, Redden, Chong, and Broyles. Actually, a surprise in my book right there. Broyles over Deshaun Davis, the typical starter for the Flyers.
Well, this one looking to be a good one here at Spencer County High School. You know, we talk about the importance of this game as regards of the win column. Looks like the Flyers will have the first possession of the ball game. They have it on the wing. They swing it to the other wing. Gets it to the corner. Looks down. Here's the screen. Chenault will drive. Give it up. The defense so far for the Bears, sticking true, is here's Redden, our player to watch, as Chenault will spot up for, I believe, a 3. No good off back iron as Armstrong comes up with a big-time rebound on the first defensive possession for the Bears. Here's Smith, top of the key. Dribble to his right, hand off to Seawright. Gives it to Combs. Smith gets it back in the corner, swings it across to Combs as he's in the post, looks to back down, spins, gets caught up, kicks it out to the corner. Here's Smith on the wing. Here's Seawright, picks up his dribble, gives it to Smith. Smith thought about the 3. Here's Combs, he'll shoot and fire. Oh! Big 3 there from Jackson Combs as the Bears will strike first. Here's Chenault once again. We'll get a screen. Here's the step back 3. It's up and good for Chong, as a pair of 3s for both teams to start this one out.
Yeah, Chong not typically much of a three-point shooter. 20% on the season. Only .2 a game is all he normally hits, but given a little bit of daylight, he's showing he can do it.
Here's Smith, being heavily guarded. He'll hand off to Seawright. Seawright gives it to Combs. Here's Smith. He'll fire from the wing as it's good. 2 for 2 from 3 for the Bears. Back-to-back 3s as both teams catching fire from 3 early. Here's Chenault trying to get it down low. Here's the shot, no good. I believe it was air balls. Here's Smith down the right side, swings it across to the corner to Combs as he'll fire, and it's no good. Long rebound goes to Broyles as he'll go up over top and lay it in, as that long rebound led to an absolute fast break opportunity for Broyles. Here's Seawright being picked up at half court. It's the Smith in the wing. He'll drive. Have to give it up. Here's Armstrong, no good, as it's tapped out of bounds and will go with the Bears. Good hustle on the glass there from Jack Armstrong.
Spencer County moving the ball pretty well there these first couple possessions. Of course, Franklin County playing a little bit of a matchup zone almost, where they're getting moved around, they're getting in position, trying to get in front of guys. The faster Spencer County can move that basketball, the better the shots.
And Seawright's three is no good as the ball is tapped into the hands of Chenault. Chenault will bring it back out, will spin on Seawright, go behind his back, and give it to the wing. Here's the three. It's up and no good. Off back iron is rebounded by Armstrong. Here's Combs, fakes the three, gets down low to an
nice
open.
Look.
Good fake three there from Combs, as he already hit one early. He got the pump fake going and caught Armstrong on the cut for the easy lay. Chenault at the top of the key. Tries to go back door, but stolen by Seawright. As here's the three, it's up and no good for Smith. It's a good steal there, just couldn't get the three to drop. Here's Russell. In the short corner, gives it to the top of the key. Here's the drive as Armstrong got a hand on it. It's tipped and stolen. Here's the long pass to Jack Armstrong. Here's Combs, fakes another three, almost gets it stolen. Then it's tipped out of bounds and will go with the Bears once again. As we'll have our first sub of the ballgame. That will be number 3, Deshaun Davis for the Flyers.
That was the one I was talking about right after the starting lineups have been announced. I was surprised he wasn't in there.
As here's Combs, gets into Seawright. He'll have an open three, no good. As Combs gets it up and goes over top and lays it in on the offensive rebound.
That rebound is going to be key tonight, Blaine.
Yeah, absolutely. As we saw a couple of fighting for the extra possessions off the rebounds, and then we see the putback there from Jackson Combs. So here's the drive and kick. Here's Redden. He'll spot up for the mid-range J. No good. Rebounded by Seawright. Here's Smith once again being picked up at half court. Looks like Chenault's going to be all over him all game. As here's Combs, top of the key, surveys, gives it to Smith in the left wing. He'll get a screen. He'll drive, kick it back out to Armstrong. He'll fire for three, no good, as it's rebounded by Redden. Here's Russell, gives it back to Redden. Broyles looks to drive, can't. Good defense there from Combs. Here's the cross-court pass. Good recovery there from Armstrong. As it's tapped and stolen by Jack Armstrong as he looks to go to the glass, and good defense there to recover from the Flyers as the three is no good from Seawright. Here's the long pass. The layup is up and no good as the ball is tapped into the hands of Armstrong. Both teams kind of have some empty possessions after that hot start. As here's Armstrong's three, fadeaway, no good. Once again, another long rebound. Good hustle there from Jack Armstrong. Just couldn't get a hand on it.
I think both teams getting a little bit gassed, a little winded right now.
As you talked about, you saw a little bit of this in the JV game. Both teams were running up and down the floor a lot. As here's the pass to the corner. As wide open down low as the ball is, believed, blocked by Jack Armstrong. Good defense there. As Armstrong just goes coast to coast, lays it up. No good, but will get the foul, and he'll go to the line for two.
That foul's going to be on Redden, too. That's Dalen Redden's first foul, team's first.
That's the first foul this quarter. Chris Armstrong will go to the line. Looks like we'll see 3 subs at the scorer's table waiting to check in for both teams. As the first free throw is good for Chris Armstrong, as we'll see our Spencer County player to watch check in, Sam Cook.
Yeah, we were talking to Blaine about just how fast-paced this game's already been. That's what I was trying to get at with Sam, and the fact that he's going to be able to bring some fresh legs onto the court, be able to give Samuel Seawright right now a chance to breathe, maybe even be off clear till the second quarter, as we're under 2 minutes to go in the first.
And once again, you talked about Cook's defense as he looks to be pressuring the ball early. Here's the spin, lean in, layup is good. Good move there from Chong to get the easy layup. Here's Armstrong. Hands off to Smith. Here's Cook on the left wing. Here's Smith right wing. Here's the drive. Here's Kimbrough. Gives it back to Smith. Swings it to Cook. Tries to get down low to Armstrong, just too high. And then here come the Flyers as they'll just bring it back out. As here's Chenault. Swings it to the wing. Chenault once again being heavily guarded by Cook as it's nearly stolen by Smith, but here's the drive as it's nearly poked away yet again. As here's the drive, the kick down low, as I believe Kimbrough got a piece of that one. But here's Chenault. He'll have it back at the top of the key. 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Very action-packed so far. As here's the swing to the wing. Just like the Bears in the zone. Here's pass to the corner of the trap. Couldn't get the steal. As here's the cross-court pass to the wing as the three is up and good for Russell. So I believe that timeout. Yeah.
Franklin County, that's going to be a 30-second timeout for them.
12-10 lead.
Coach Nate Smith, you got that score right there to bring them within 2. 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter. As you mentioned, Blaine, it's been pretty heavy on the action.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff going on.
Both teams looking to run
up and down the court. Now, I did like that little 2-3 zone Spencer County was running on that. You know, they're getting an opportunity to get those deflections, to get some of those steals, to jump some of those passing lanes. It's just the only thing that hurts is exactly what we saw right there, where they were able to get that cross-court pass, man open over on the wing, be able to get that three-pointer off, and now that's got them back within 2. But Spencer County, I would imagine, is going to look for the last shot of the quarter right now and try to pad that lead a little bit before they go into the second.
As here's Armstrong. Looks like the Flyers look to trap. As here's Combs, gets it down low to Kimbrough as he'll throw it to the wing. Smith will just reset. Tries to get down low to Armstrong, does, as he'll drive, spin, go with the right-handed hook, no good off back iron. As here's the heave from deep.
Coming at us.
No good. As that's how the first quarter will end. The Bears up 12-10. As very action-packed first quarter, as we'll be back here for second quarter action here at Spencer County High School.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
We are back at Spencer County High School. Your score after one, 12-10, is once again, sound like a broken record. Man, that first quarter was very action-packed, wasn't it, John?
It was, and real quick, let's go over some team stats before they get back out there, Blaine. Spencer County shooting the ball 29%, Franklin County 33%. Spencer County 7 rebounds, Franklin County with 8. 3 assists for the Bears, 1 for the Flyers, and turnover. Spencer County 1 turnover in that first quarter, but Franklin County's got 3. Spencer County needs to continue to stay after that. Get some of these loose balls, taps away, steals, different things like that. Try to turn those possessions into points.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw the Bears come up with a lot of steals, but also had a couple possessions where they could have got more, had a lot of tip passes and whatnot, but the Bears will have the first possession in the second quarter. As here's Seawright's mid-range jumper is pure. As it makes it 14-10. Here's Chenault. Once again being guarded by Smith. Here's the baseline cut, not there for the Flyers. And Chenault gets it back on the wing. Looks to get to the middle, does. Here's the pass down low. As he'll look to back down. As he'll spin, go up with the left hand, no good, and rebounded by Armstrong. Good defense there from Jack Armstrong.
Yeah, Jack doing a great job down there against Redden.
As here's Smith, top of the key. Gives it to the corner to Combs as he looks to get it down low. Here's Jack Armstrong. He'll look to back down as well. As he'll spin, pump fake, go with the right-handed scoop hook, and man, that was good footwork there from Jack Armstrong.
It's hard to defend, Blaine. It's hard to defend, especially from a guy who's actually left-handed, but was taught to shoot with his right. Well, that still amazes me. Bo and I talk about it a lot, but wow.
Here's the dive on the floor as we have a stoppage in play. Looks like we'll have a sub. Cook will check in for Smith. It will still be Flyers basketball.
Little update right here for anybody who's interested. We talk about Collins and the potential to maybe jump Spencer County in that RPI. Right now playing St. X, which is a huge matchup for them. St. X up 18-6 at the end of one.
As Chenault being picked up by Cook. Brings it out to the wing, looks to get it down low. Good denial there from Armstrong. As here's the mid-range J, good, rattles in for Broyles. Gets the lead 2-4 for the Bears as here's Armstrong. Get hands off to Seawright. As he throws a cross-court pass to Cook. As here's the wing three, no good, and rebounded by Chenault. Good look there for the Bears, just couldn't get it to drop. As here's the wide open, top of the key, three is good for Broyles, back-to-back buckets for him. As we see him getting going. As Armstrong calling the play. Still dribble to the left. Backdoor cut, beautiful move there from Armstrong to Combs. Man, that's just textbook basketball right there.
That was pretty. That was pretty is what that was.
As here's Chenault. Here's Broyles on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Here's the screen from Redden. Chenault will drive into a sea of Bears as he will have a foul, but no shot.
Foul on the floor. That foul's going to be on Sam Cook. It'll be his first, team's first.
Good drive there from Chenault to draw the fouls. We'll have some subs check in.
Yeah, Chris Armstrong, Brady Smith both going to come back out onto the floor.
Here's the pass. Almost got caught with a 5-second violation there. Good defense, but gets it in late. Here's Chenault. Looks to get to the corner. Can't. As he'll drive. Go up over top of Armstrong. Wild floater, no good. And Cook looks to run one-on-one, kicks it back out to Kimbrough as Smith will reset the offense. As Kimbrough gets it back on the backdoor cut, and man, the Bears doing good off the off-ball movement there as back-to-back backdoor cuts for the Bears get them an easy layup. Here's Chenault, top key. Here's the drive from Broyles. Floater is no good. Rebounded by Armstrong. Good box out there from Sam Cook. Here's Smith. Gets a screen. He'll drive. As he'll kick it out to the corner. Wide open three is no good. Rattles in and out. Good look there from Kimbrough. We'll see Russell just reset the offense for the Flyers. Franklin County moving it around. Trapped in the corner. Wild passes. Luckily, Chong's there to recover it. As here's Chenault gets it down low as the hook is good for Redden. We talked about it pregame. He's their leading scorer. Don't want to see him get going down low as such an effective scorer down in the post.
Yeah, that's actually Redden's first points of the game, Blaine.
As looks like we'll have a Spencer County Bears turnover. Thought that might have been tipped, but
yeah, so did about 3/4 of the people in here.
Oh, they changed the call, looks like. So it will go with the Bears. Bit of confusion amongst the players, it looks like, but Smith will inbound. 20-17 lead for the Bears. They get it into Kimbrough. As here's Armstrong, fakes the pass, looks down low for another backdoor cut. It's not there. As Armstrong will drive, go with the right hand.
That's
pretty. He split the defense, and with his height, he can do a lot of that down low. As here's the drive, layup is no good, but the will call foul on the shot.
I think that's going to be on Sam Cook as well. Yes, it is. That's his second, team second.
As Russell looks like just caught the Bears lacking as they were sprinting down the floor. I believe his first trip to the line is his first free throw is no good, off back iron. It looks like number 3, Samuel Seawright, will check in for Sam Cook with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, Russell only shooting 55% from the line on the season. So not somebody Coach Smith is going to look at too often if he needs technical free throws put up.
0 of 2 in that trip to the line for Russell. As here comes the double team to Smith. As here's Armstrong, slings it across the top of the key. As here's Seawright, he'll drive, kick to Armstrong as they get it down low. As here's Smith down the right wing. Gets it down low to Armstrong, nearly loses it. As he'll look to back down, spin, fade away, no good. As it's rebounded by Chong.
Under 3 minutes left to go in the second.
5-point lead for the Bears. As the pass is tipped right into the hands of Chong. Is good denial there from Armstrong. As he's double teamed, breaks out of it. As
needs help.
Yeah, he needs help.
There we go.
Here's Kimbrough, gets it to the corners. Yeah, he might have stepped on that inline. Yeah, they'll call it. As that will be a Spencer County Bear turnover. As Broyles will inbound, get it into Russell. Here's Seawright showing pressure as well as Smith. Man, I'll tell you what, this Russell he's very quick, gets the ball up the floor very fast. As here's the deep 3, it's up and good for Broyles, as we've seen him hit a couple threes already tonight.
Yeah, Broyles so far on the season, if I can find it here. Yeah, he's actually 42% from 3.
Man, as here's the corner 3, it's no good. As Russell gets a rebound and he looks to push quickly as he'll kick it out to the corner for another 3 for Broyles. No good though, as Armstrong will come up with the rebound. As here's Smith. He'll hand off to Seawright as, he traveled with it.
Yep. Got caught with steps. 22-20. Spencer County still has the lead, but Franklin County just not wanting to go away quite yet.
I believe we have Jack Armstrong and Combs check in.
Yeah, starting lineup back on the floor for Coach Burns.
Here's the pass to the wing. Russell gets it back. Here's the drive from Broyles. Layup's no good, but the follow from Redden, and we talked about it. He loves to get those offensive rebounds and go back up with it.
Yeah, he's good under there on the glass.
As here Smith gets double teamed near midcourt. Going to need some help as gets it into Jack Armstrong as he picks up his dribble. Tries to, I believe, throw it ahead, but might have been tipped or something. But as
it worked out.
Combs wings 3 is pure. As wonky possession there for the Bears, but gets the 3 to drop.
Rather be lucky than good any day.
As here's Chong, gets double teamed as he nearly stolen by Smith. As they get it down low, here's the corner 3 as it's up and no good. That's good rebound there from Armstrong. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Smith. He drives to the left. Kicks out to Seawright. Corner 3 is good. And I tell you what, if you're the Flyers, you do not want to leave Samuel Seawright open in the corner for 3.
Nope.
As here's Russell. Gets it back. Here's Broyles. As it's tapped and stolen. Nice.
15 seconds.
Here's Smith. Will, I believe, hold for the last shot. Here's the drive. The beautiful feed down low to Armstrong as he'll get the layup plus the foul, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. Good play there from Smith.
Foul's going to be on David Chong. That's his first, team's first. Not a lot of fouls called in this game. That's only two for each, 4 total fouls in the first half. I know we still have 5 seconds, and we've seen some crazy things happen in 5 seconds, but, still likely to go to the locker room. Very, very low foul count.
As the free throw is good for Armstrong, looks like we'll have a heave. Or no, Russell will shoot the three as it's no good, and that's how we'll end the first half as your score 31-22 is we're going to send it to Ian Blanford down with Coach Burns.
Hey guys, it's Ian Blanford here for the halftime report with Coach Burns. Now, Coach, I see you guys are up right now, but it looks like you are looking for more answers out of that defense.
Yeah, we're really sloppy right now. Sometimes we don't know what defense we're in, so we just got to wake up. We're trying to eliminate our mistakes. So that's the most annoying thing is we just keep making more mistakes. We'll sure them out.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate that, Ian. Appreciate Coach Burns taking the time. Spencer County 31, Franklin County 22. We're going to take a short little break here, pay the bills, and we'll be back with some halftime stats and some thoughts right here on GHP Sports.
Who is Thoroughbred Asset Management?
We are local financial professionals for local people. We are your hometown coaches.
You'll see us at your school ball games, your church functions, our local chamber events.
Investing in Thoroughbred Asset Management means investing in you. We are community members with the goal of helping others. We know you work hard for your money. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help plan a retirement strategy that works for you. We have access to all types of investment options and will form a plan that fits your individual needs. We have the tools and strategies we need to help make your goals become a reality.
For over a century, the People's Bank has been assisting our community with their financial needs. The key to that success has been the close connections we have made with the people in the community that we serve. Come in today at our main office located in the historic downtown Taylorsville at 23 West Main Street or at our branch located at 5511 Taylorsville Road in Fisherville and see how we can serve you. The People's Bank is proud to support the efforts of our local athletic program. Go Bears!
Did you know the Heirloom Traditions Company store is now open? You can get everything you need to update your home both inside and out using the incredible all-in-one paint and all-in-one stain. There's lots to enjoy here, and check us out at 33 Progressive Drive, Taylorsville.
Back here at Spencer County High School, Franklin County Flyers here tonight facing the Spencer County Bears. And so you don't only get to listen to the sultry voices of me and Blaine tonight, but also for your viewing pleasure on the screen, at least when the graphics aren't up, we are going to have some there looks like some players coming out. I believe also there's some dance teams tonight, I think, that are going to be performing at halftime. But Blaine, real quick, let's look at some team stats. I know it was just up on the screen. The guys in the trailer are going to be mad at me because they just took it down.
Yeah.
But let's look at those team stats if we can get those back up. Spencer County shooting the ball 46%, Franklin County 36%. One thing that I really do want to point out here, looking at these three-pointers, we saw a lot of three-pointers go up. 26 three-point shots taken in that first half combined with these two teams. And that's wild to me.
Yeah,
rebounding, Spencer County leads the way 15-13. With the assist, Spencer County still leads the way with that 7-5, which I can appreciate that. Spencer County's made 12 shots, 7 of those with assists. That's pretty decent ratio. I'm sure Coach Burns will like that. Turnovers, Spencer County only had 3 turnovers in that first half, 5 for the Franklin County Flyers. Spencer County also, one more stat we won't have on the screen, Blaine, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from the free throw line for Franklin County. So Spencer County 100% from the free throw line. Always good when you can get those freebies.
Absolutely, and we heard from Coach Burns before with the halftime interviews. He wasn't exactly pleased with the defense in that first half. Definitely something they're going to look to improve. Even though they may be winning so far in this first half, still a lot of things that Coach Burns wants to improve.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure that's going to be interesting conversations in the locker room. There have been some times where some guys have gotten out of position. Franklin County, give them credit. They're doing a great job setting that pick up, that high screen, to be able to roll that shooter off of, or to even have a guy cut. Now, I will say the one thing that's really surprised me about Franklin County, we haven't seen Redden working the inside of the paint near as much as we expected to. Now, he's been down there a couple times, but he hasn't really been that force down low. He's gotten a few rebounds and some putbacks, but other than that, he's been around the outside, and if I'm Coach Burns, I'm happy with that.
Absolutely is. I'm sure Franklin County definitely going to look to get him going down low. As we saw a couple of three-point shots there from Tyler Broyles, as I believe he was the kind of the surprise in the starting lineup. And, man, I'll tell you, he's made his mark in that starting lineup.
Yes. Well, we're going to take another break real quick here on GHP Sports. We'll come back. We'll have some individual stats lead you into the start of the second half. But we're about 5 minutes and 20 seconds away from that third quarter start, and Spencer County leading 31-22. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. And I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Is your laundry taking forever to dry? Are your energy bills reaching unseen highs? It's time to call in the Dryer Vent Squad. According to the National Fire Protection Association, lint ignition and failure to clean are major causes of dryer fires. A clogged dryer vent also costs more in energy bills because it takes more time to dry, leading to stress on your appliance. At Dryer Vent Squad, we're not just cleaning vents, we're saving you time and money while keeping your home safe. Our experienced professionals ensure that your dryer vents are free from lint and debris, drying clothes faster, saving you money, and preventing potential fire hazards. Choose us for affordable cleaning, inspections, and repairs for all residential and commercial dryer vent systems. Life is stressful enough. Eliminate the worry over a potentially hazardous dryer vent by calling us today.
Back here at Spencer County High School, your Bears hold 31-22 lead over the Franklin County Flyers, and Bo might not be with us, but he couldn't stand it. I finally started getting a few text messages from him here. Yeah, and he did say his first game he's missed in 5 years, and it's kind of tough. And I can't say that. There have been times whether I've been sick or we were out of town or something that I've missed some games here and there. Just a handful. Probably count them on one hand, but still, Bo's been pretty steady with it, and I imagine it is tough to be sitting at home listening to us, but we'll keep your chair warm. Yep. We got a game Friday night. We'll be ready for you. But no, as he even mentioned in the text message, a big 9-0 run for the Bears to finish out that last minute and 30 seconds of the second quarter. I mean, Franklin County had gotten to the point where they had it tied at 22, and the Bears defense kind of took over a little bit. Their offense, they got some fast movement down there on the other end, got some good looks, and the Bears just really turned it on. But let's take a look at some individual stats for Spencer County. Jackson Combs is leading the way, 10 points with 2 rebounds. Samuel Seawright with 5 points. Jack Armstrong with 5 points. Brady Smith. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go. Chris Armstrong with 6.
Yeah.
I missed him as I was trying to go down through numerically. Oh, yeah, 6 points for Chris Armstrong. 3 for Brady Smith, 2 for Ty Kimbrough, and that rounds out your 31 points for the Bears. Looking at the Franklin County Flyers, not nearly as spread out. Not as many guys actually tallying points in that first half lane. We talked about it in the pregame about how they kind of lack some depth and how we wondered where some scoring might come from past that starting 5. And it's showing here. Tyler Broyles, the guy that we wasn't expecting to start, is actually leading the way. 10 points for the Franklin County Flyers for him. Chong has 5. Redden, our player to watch, has 4, and Caven Russell rounds that out with 3. Now, I will say Redden, too, something we have to really maybe try to work on a little bit if we're the Bears. 4 rebounds for him already.
Yeah.
Try to keep him off the glass. But you look at the other side, Chris Armstrong, he's got 9.
Yeah, good job from him.
So, it's a really, really strong rebounding effort from him in that first half. And honestly, I think the Bears, Blaine, I think the fresh legs are prevailing. I really do. I think the fact that Franklin County isn't playing as many guys, they're up and down the court a lot. Exhaustion creates mistakes, and we're seeing a lot of mistakes from them. And Spencer County is just locked in a little bit better, playing a little bit tighter, and playing a little bit better basketball. But it's looking like, we're going to have Jack Armstrong, Brady Smith, Samuel Seawright, Jackson Combs, and Ty Kimbrough.
Yeah, he'll be starting the second
coming
half.
out from the locker room.
As the Flyers will have the first possession of this second half. As here's Russell. Gives it out to Chenault, top of the key. The Bears looking to continue to play that tough defense out on the perimeters. Here's Chenault. Not a lot of movement out of this Flyers team coming out of this locker room. Here's the post hook down low as it's good for Redden.
That was something we hadn't seen a lot of in that first half, them trying to get him down low, letting him post up on our bigs to see what he could do.
As I'll tell you what, John, Franklin's definitely going to look to get him going more down low. As they weren't really trying to feed him down low. They were more focusing on the perimeter three-point shots. As here's Smith fading away 3, no good off back iron, but offensive rebound by Kimbrough. Here's Jackson Combs, no good on the follow. Is good dive on the floor from Kimbrough. Once again, fighting for another Bears possession.
2 offensive rebounds in a row for Kimbrough right there.
He's getting the second half start. He's trying to prove he can make an impact. This here's Seawright. Gets it down low to Armstrong. Armstrong give to Smith on the wing. Back to Armstrong in the post. Still, I believe he had that tip. This here's Smith. Deep 3 is good. Brady Smith knocks down the 3.
Bears very patient on that possession, being able to find that look. Of course, a couple good offensive rebounds to Ty Kimbrough kept that possession alive.
Dangerous pass nearly stolen. As here's the kick out to Chenault. He'll shoot the top of the key 3 and answer.
We're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Nate Smith. That's his second 30-second timeout.
As we saw once again, really reminiscent to how the first half started.
Leave him with 3. Coach Burns yet to use one. Oh, quick update, too. We had this chime into our ears a little bit ago. If anybody that's interested in that whole Collins thing and where they are, RPI versus Spencer County, of course, as we mentioned earlier, playing St. X tonight. Halftime at that game, St. X leads 42-19 over the Collins Titans.
Tough task to play against that very talented St. X team.
St. X is that's a beast. That's just all there is to it. That's another animal altogether. So,
as Bears will have it. Looks like the Flyers might set up in a 2-2-1 press. As here's Smith. Gets it back. Gives to Armstrong. Armstrong double team. Gonna have to get rid of it soon. As gets it to Combs. As Combs will go up over top. Good stand-up defense there from Redden. As here's the cross-court pass, as the layup is good for Chong. That's good defensive possession there for the Flyers. As once again, Combs gets it. And he'll get down low to Armstrong as he'll go up high and lay it up off the glass. As high past the Chenault.
Bears going to do a little press of their own.
Yeah, both teams coming out in presses. Is tough layup is no good there from Chong. As here's Combs being picked up. He'll drive. Try to get backdoor to Seawright. Seawright kicks it out to the top of the key to Combs. Here's Smith. We'll get a screen. Got a Kimbrough. Kimbrough rolling.
He walked.
Yeah, he did. As the deep three from Combs is no good. As here's Chenault, top of the key. Gives it to the wing to Russell. Flyers being a lot more patient this go around as Russell picks up his dribble, gives it to Chenault. He'll shoot the wing three. It's up and no good off front iron and rebounded by Smith. Here's Kimbrough. He'll drive. Fake, go up with the layup, no good. Offensive rebound by Combs, and we've seen the Bears be all over the glass so far in this one in the second half as Smith is three is no good, and the pass to Russell as he maneuvers in the air and lays it up with the right hand. Here's Seawright.
That's got to be a foul.
Come on. Here's Combs. He'll spin. Fake good move there to smoke the layup.
Just got to finish it.
As here's Chenault. He'll go behind the back and reset the offense. Here's Broyles. Gets it down low to Redden. He'll spin, and they'll call an offensive foul on Redden. Good job there to get your feet set.
That's going to be Redden's second foul right there. His team's first of the third quarter. Wow.
You can see Broderick Redden kind of visibly frustrated, not having the caliber of games he's used to having. As here's Armstrong. He'll bring it across half court. He'll give to Seawright. Seawright crosses over, picks up his dribble, gives it out to Smith. Here's Combs in the corner. Seawright gets it back. He'll jab, kick it to the top of the key to Smith. As Smith gets to this curling Seawright, he'll shoot the fadeaway three. Might have gotten hit on that.
I think it was Seawright's actually getting up off the floor. Might have been a little contact. The officials have kind of let things play out a lot of times, though. We've seen some of that contact.
Yeah, you talked about at the half. Not a lot of foul calls in that first half, as we only have one so far in the second half. Here's the pass down low to Redden. He'll go up with the right hand and lay it in.
Redden now with 8 points.
As here's Smith, gets it poked away, but I believe they're going to call a reach before.
Oh.
Actually, not sure exactly what they called there.
Foul's going to be on Chenault.
Okay.
Be his first, team second. But they should have got a technical foul. He kicked the basketball clear out into the hallway.
Yeah, which I believe that is definitely almost a guaranteed tech if you kick the ball or even slam it. Has gotten away with that one. As here's Armstrong. Gets it in. Past half court. As here's Smith, kicks to Seawright. He'll drive baseline, pick up his dribble, kick to the corner to Combs. The three is up and no good. Rolled out as the ball is tipped up into the hands of Russell. As he'll reset the offense. Here's Broyles, gets it down low. As I believe miscommunication there is that will be a turnover for the Flyers. Will be Bears basketball. Here's Smith, gets it to Seawright. Seawright gets doubled, gives it to Smith. Back to Seawright. Here's Jack Armstrong, gives it back to Seawright. Here's the spin move, the drive. The fadeaway jumper is no good off back iron for Seawright. Here's Russell down the left wing. Gives it over to Chenault near midcourt. Here's Russell. Here's Broyles, right wing. Gets it stolen by Armstrong, but nearly gets it stolen himself. Is a bit of dangerous passing here for both sides, but Bears come up with it. Here's Combs. Gives to Armstrong. Armstrong will drive baseline. Go up with the left hand. No good. And rebounded by Redden. Just that presence of Redden down low made that shot difficult. As here's the pass down low to Redden. Redden will go up with the right hand and lay it in as we see him get going in this third quarter.
Redden now with 10.
Very quick 10 points. Here's Seawright. Coach Burns going to get 30-second timeout. See some frustration on the defensive end. Once again, as we saw at halftime, we got a quick interview with him. Was frustrated with the defense, and I believe they got Redden more involved. It's kind of gotten worse.
Well, and the Bears they're trying to do what they can, but when you don't finish on your shots, it's hard to set up a defense. And so we've had a few of these layups, a few of these jump shots down low that are shots that typically would be hit by the Spencer County Bears, that without those shots falling, as soon as they're going up in the air, it's just like Franklin County sending a guy deep every time. And so they're getting these long runouts and these long passes down court for some easy shots and getting these mismatches down low. Spencer County actually has an opportunity to set up their defense. They're playing good.
Yeah.
I haven't really struggled as much with their defense maybe as Coach Burns has, but it's these runouts that they're getting. It's these when they're getting these defensive rebounds and taking off down the floor. Spencer County having the fresher legs, they need to be able to get back.
We've seen, especially Kevon Russell, as he's definitely leaked out and gotten some easy layups out and running after some missed Bears shots. Here's Armstrong in the corner. Here's the drive. The layup is up and no good. They're going to call a blocking foul. I believe that one will go on Russell, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be Russell's first, team's third.
54.6 to go in this third quarter, as we'll have Chris Armstrong go to the line for two. And I'm well aware of Bo's jinx. I've heard a couple of things over there on the sideline. I'm not going to say anything.
He's going to enjoy that.
As the second free throw is good. 2 for 2 from the line there from Chris Armstrong. As here's Chenault being picked up full court by Smith as they get it down the left side. Here's he fumbled that. Yeah. Couldn't quite get his hands on the ball, and he traveled. Will be a Flyers turnover. 46.4 to go in this third quarter. As Combs gets it to Smith. Here comes the double team. As here's the cross-court pass. Here's Combs. He'll fire for three. No good. Might have been tipped. Here's Chenault. Gives it to Chong. Chong will spot up for the three. No good. Way off, but rebounded by Redden. And we'll have a foul, I believe. Thought that might have been a tie-up, but
I think they're going to get Jackson Combs, and that's who they are going to get. Be his first, team's first.
So the Flyer basketball. Royals will inbound, get it to the corner. Here's Chenault. Fakes the three. We'll bring it back out. 20 seconds to go. So here's Boyles. Gives it back to Chenault, top of the key. Flyers swinging it around, going to hold for the last possession of this third quarter. Here's the three. It's up and good for Broyles. As here's Smith. Going to have to fire it up as it's no good. And that's how our third quarter will end, all tied up 38-38.
Spencer County tied with, like you said, Franklin County going into the change of the quarter. We will be right back in a moment here on GHP Sports.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Franklin County Flyers visiting tonight. Tied up with the Bears 38-38. So we're about ready to start the fourth quarter. We'll go over a few team stats real quick. Spencer County 33% from the field. Franklin County 44. Spencer County 20 rebounds. Franklin County 22. Assists, Franklin County leads the way 11-9. And turnovers, Spencer County no turnovers in that third quarter at all. 9 total for Franklin County in this game. Big story for me, actually, in that third quarter. 2 stories, at least for Franklin County. Redden getting a little bit more active down low, but then also Broyles. Broyles held scoreless clear to that last minute of the third quarter when he got that three-pointer off.
Yeah, as we've seen him knock down a lot of three-pointers so far in this one, as we also saw Redden, our player to watch, get going, as we'll have a kicked ball for first possession of the fourth quarter. We'll stay with the Bears, as Franklin County did have a lot of success in that third quarter, as got it all tied up at 38. As here's Combs, gets it on the inbound, will hand off to Smith. Smith tries to go back door to Broyles, but it's thrown away as it's passed down low. Looks like we'll have a foul, and that will send Deshaun Davis to the line.
Chris Armstrong's going to pick up his first, team's first.
Try to kind of force that backdoor cut pass, and got it stolen. 2 free throws for the Flyers. The first free throw is good for Davis, as we'll have number 10, Kimbrough, will check in. He'll replace Chris Armstrong. As second free throw is good for Davis. 2 of 2 from the line for him, as I believe Franklin County might just took their first lead of the ballgame.
Yeah, it is.
As here's Jack Armstrong, trying to get past half court. As here's Smith, gets double teamed. Gonna need some help. Gonna have to get rid of that ball. As here's Kimbrough. Gets it to Smith as he's double teamed yet again. Here's Jack Armstrong in the post, gets doubled. As here's the backdoor cut, the layup
Jones
is no good, but the follow from Combs.
It's good.
Is good.
And the foul.
Yeah, and the foul. Not quite sure if they're going to call that on the shot, but that will be another three-point play opportunity for Combs.
Foul's going to be on Tyler Broyles. His first, team's first.
As Combs will go to the line for 1, try and get the lead back for the Bears. The free throw is good for Combs. As Bears showing pressure, gets it into Chenault. Here's Russell being picked up by Seawright. Dangerous pass thrown to Chong, right side. Gives it to Chenault. Back to Chong. Back and forth action here. As here's Russell, left wing, fakes the 3. Here's Chenault. Franklin County being very patient on the offensive end. As here's the 3, it's up and good for Russell. Shots are just falling for the Flyers in this second half. Here's Smith, throws it ahead to Jack Armstrong. And gets it to Seawright. Seawright will drive, kick to the corner. 3 is up and good for Kimbrough. Big 3 there. As here's Chenault, looks to push, gets it to Russell. Top of the key, he surveys. Gets it back to Chenault on the right wing. Chenault gives it back to Russell. Russell will pick up his dribble. Needs some help as he gets it into Broyles. Here's Chong down low. He'll back down.
He's got to be a travel.
Yeah.
Thank you. Goodness.
Might have traveled like 2 times there on that one.
I mean, wow. I thought he was going to have to sit down and take a break halfway through that one. I mean, wow.
As here's Smith. This 2-2-1 has really slowed down the Bears. As here's Armstrong. Gets it to Seawright. Armstrong kicks it to the corner. Here's Combs. Corner three, no good. Offensive rebound. Jack Armstrong as he'll go up with the hook shot, no good. As the tip is no good from Combs. Another offensive rebound for Armstrong as he'll go up and draw the foul, and he'll go to the line for two. That's great effort on the glass there for the Bears.
That foul is going to be on David Chong, his second, team second.
Here's Jack Armstrong, the line. His first is good. Looks like we'll have a sub for Franklin County. Looks like number 3, Deshaun Davis will check back in. As we'll see Redden check out.
Going to be a little bit of a smaller lineup for the Flyers. And Nate Smith's going to have Chong as his big man. He's the only guy out there with any height at all, really, for Franklin County with Redden on the bench.
Yeah, the Bears will probably need to try and take advantage of that, try and get to the post. As here's Chenault, left wing. Gives it to Russell on the right wing. Looking for Broyles, can't get it to him. Here's the screen. Russell will shoot the mid-range jumper, fading away, no good. Offensive rebound from Chong, the kick out to Russell, up and under. Layup is denied by Kimbrough as it's tapped and stolen, as they believe they're going to get Smith there as he tried to dive for the ball.
That is who they're going to get, Brady Smith. He's going to pick up his first, team second.
3-point lead for the Bears. Looks like very short break there for Redden, but he'll check back in, but he'll replace Chong this time. As here's the inbound. Here's Chenault, top of the key. As they get it down low to Redden, but it's tapped and stolen. As here's the pass to Seawright. As he throws a cross-court pass to Kimbrough. And we'll just reset, get out to Smith, top of the key. Smith will drive, go up with the layup, and he was just left wide open.
Rule number 1, you got to stop the ball, and Franklin County did not slide over to pick up Smith.
Yeah, we did see Russell was disappointed with no help defense on that one. As here's Russell, he'll spot up for a three as it's no good. As Redden will get the offensive rebound, he'll go back up and get the layup to fall as we'll have, I believe, a timeout on that one.
Yep, timeout Nate Smith over there with the Franklin County Flyers. Full timeout, that's all he's got left anyway.
Yes, I believe Redden might have wanted a foul there on that layup as he was kind of confused.
Well, the whistle blew a little bit late, but yeah, he was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing, though, whether it might not be a charge as Jack Armstrong was on the floor. Redden was kind of throwing a little bit of weight into him there a little bit. And Redden, of course, has come alive. I mean, 4 points in the first half. He now has 10, so 6 points in this second half for him. And also looking at some other scores real quick, Broyles up to 13. Of course, it was late in that third quarter before he scored 3 more. Had 10 at the half, and so Spencer County's still doing a pretty good job of getting somebody out on him. Chong up to 9. Caven Russell now with 8. Looking at the Bears, Jackson Combs 13 points. 8 points for Chris Armstrong, 8 points for Brady Smith, 5 for Samuel Seawright, 5 for Ty Kimbrough, 9 points for Jack Armstrong. And, of course, one thing I'm watching Chris Armstrong's numbers real close right here because 8 points, 9 rebounds. See if he might be able to pick up that double-double. I don't know. We got just over 4 minutes left to go in the game. But it'll be kind of interesting, though. I know looking at double-doubles, too, Redden, he's got the 10 points, but right now only 7 rebounds. So Spencer County can keep him off the glass, try to deny him that, but it'll be Spencer County ball.
Yeah, as you were talking about, John, Tyler Broyles really was hot that first half. And they run this kind of back cut action where they try and get him open in the corner, and the Bears have done a great job of denying that in the second half. As here's the corner three, it's up and no good, rebounded by Broyles. Open look there, just couldn't get the fall. As here's Chenault being picked up by Seawright. Here's Russell, left wing. Here's Chenault, gets it back on the right wing. Russell will fake the three. As Chenault will fire from deep, no good. Has good rebound to tap it to Combs as Combs gets by his man, kicks it to the wing. Smith will fake the three. And we'll get it back out to Combs and back to Smith. As Smith will drive. Kick it to Seawright. Seawright will also drive. Shoot the mid-range jumper. No good. Offensive rebound. Jack Armstrong gets it out to Kimbrough. Here's Smith. Being picked up by Russell. Here comes a screen from Armstrong. Smith won't use it. He splits a defense. Goes up. As he might have been a little too surprised of how wide open he was on that one.
Yeah, sometimes they go up thinking they're going to have a little bit of contact.
As here's the feed down low to Redden as he finishes through contact and gets the layup to fall. Cuts the Spencer County lead to 1. Here's Seawright. Blows by his man. Here's Combs. Combs kicks out to Smith. Smith fakes the 3. He'll fire from deep and hit. The 3 is good.
Coach Burns, full timeout.
Big 3 there from Smith as he knocks down that one. Makes the lead 4 for the Bears.
Yeah, it definitely helps when Coach Burns calls a timeout and you just hit a three-pointer right before it. He's going to be maybe a little bit more comfortable talking to his guys, not quite as worked up there. But, still, Redden, he's been big on the inside. 12 points for him now for the Franklin County Flyers and how he's playing. Of course, he didn't do a lot of that down low stuff type of early. Spencer County getting good looks.
Yeah.
And so even though Franklin County continues to try to do this pressure, trap style type of defense, the Bears are getting opportunities and getting good shots, just not necessarily seeing them fall. 35% from the field for Spencer County, 24% from behind the arc, 44% for Franklin County, 39% from behind the arc. They're just not getting the opportunities.
Yeah.
The Bears are getting the shots. Franklin County's making shots. And so that's why the Bears have the lead. I also do want to take a moment to remind everyone, stay with us after the game. We will have the Kelly Hubbock coaches interview as well as the Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game interview, so stay tuned.
As once again, lead 51-47, 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the ball game as it will be Franklin County basketball as we'll have Broyles inbounding and Chenault will bring it up the floor. Franklin County preserving a little time, letting the ball roll, no pressure. As Chenault gets into Broyles, he'll fake the 3. He'll get back out to Chenault. Here's Russell on the left wing. As he'll bring it around. Here's the screen from Redden. As he'll get it, fake the 3, as he'll just bully his way down low. As not kind of surprised they didn't call that push off there.
They're going to call Jack Armstrong for the foul. Redden going in down low, saw the chicken wing in the extension. Should have been an offensive foul, but still, it'll be Jack's first, team's third.
As Redden's first free throw, no good, off back iron. It looks like Chong will check back in as he'll replace Deshaun Davis.
Redden typically pretty good from the free throw line, 74% on the season.
Yeah, big free throws here for him. With only a 4-point lead for the Bears, as here's the free throw. It's up and good for Redden. As Seawright gets in on the inbound as it's tapped and out of bounds. Will stay with the Bears. Looks like Jack Armstrong will inbound. Gets into Seawright. As they get to the middle to Jack, as he'll swing it to Combs. As good feed there from Jack Armstrong.
Vision, court vision, court vision. Beautiful right there.
Found Combs wide open down low. As here's Redden once again going to work down low. Can't get the layup to fall, and Armstrong will get the rebound. Here's Smith. Gets doubled. Gets it over to Combs. Here's Armstrong, kick to the corner. Seawright, open 3 is good. Samuel Seawright knocks down the open 3. Makes the lead 56-48.
Big shot
8-point
right
lead
there
for the Bears, a minute 30 to go. Here's Chenault, left wing. He'll cross over, drive. As Redden gets it poked away, and here's Seawright. One-on-one, he'll go up and lay it in. No, rolls around and in. Thought that one might have rolled out. As here's Russell.
It was dramatic effect on that shot was what it was.
Franklin County in desperation mode on the offensive end. Russell can't get the mid-range to fall, as the Flyers might need to foul here soon. Here's Smith.
Even with that, Franklin County only has 2 team fouls.
As Combs gets double teamed, gets it to Smith. Cross-court pass to Seawright as he'll bring it back out. As patience here from the Bears as they know they have the clock on their side.
Take care of the ball.
Smith picks up his dribble. Will hand off, gets it stolen from Russell. So he'll throw it ahead to Broyles as he'll go up and get it denied.
I don't like that call. Do not like that call.
That was such a bad call.
Clean.
Chris Armstrong just went up high and denied the finish. They're going to call a foul, as, like you said.
That's his second. Team's fourth.
That looked clean, Mr. Clean.
As
wow.
Especially
we're even hearing
like
from the trailer, Blaine, that it was clean.
Has ruined a highlight there.
No doubt, Charlie.
From Chris Armstrong, but the free throw is good for Broyles, as he'll have one more, get the lead possibly to 8. The free throw is good, and he does. As looks like we'll have a sub check in. That will be Deshaun Davis. He'll replace, I believe that's Redden. Yeah. Here's Armstrong. Gets it into Smith. Smith gets it poked away. Will stay with the Bears. 23.5 to go, 8-point lead. Bears definitely going to have to take care of the basketball. Can't afford any turnovers. As Jack Armstrong will inbound once again. Gets it into Combs as it's nearly stolen and out of bounds, and will go with the Flyers as just barely off the hands of Jackson Combs. That's not what you want to do. Looks like Coach Nate Smith will just play an offensive-defensive substitution game with Davis and Redden as Russell inbounds. Gets into Broyles. He'll shoot the mid-range jumper around and out. No good. As Smith will inbound or get the rebound, as it's like not looking to foul. Might just let this one in.
Yeah, we got to cross there. They're going to surrender right there. White flags are waving, Blaine.
As that will be the final score here at Spencer County High School. The Bears get the win 58-50 over Franklin County.
Yeah, great game tonight for Spencer County. Tough opponent, very physical opponent. But, Blaine, we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to get some numbers tallied up and some things, some stats together. We will also get the information out there for our Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game, get them on the stage. But we will be back here in a moment on GHP Sports.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. And I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
Back here at Spencer County High School. Big win tonight over the Franklin County Flyers, an opponent that we do have in our District 4 football, not in our District for basketball, but making the drive over here from Frankfort tonight for this game. And great game tonight for the Bears.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big win, 58-50 final score. Let's take a quick look at a few team stats, if we can. We'll get those up on your screen right now. Spencer County finished the game 38% from the field, 40% for the Franklin County Flyers, and honestly, it just turns down to the amount of shots taken.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bears, they shot better overall, but the Bears put up more shots, and so that 38% turned out to matter a lot more. Rebounding, Spencer County 27, Franklin County 26. Assists, Spencer County 14, Franklin 13. And the turnovers. Picked up a little bit on the Bears there in that fourth quarter. The 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter to end up with 7 total, but 13 turnovers for Franklin County. And that, of course, that helped add to Spencer County being able to get those extra possessions. And then I know rebounds are already off your screen. I do have to mention, though, the 27 rebounds Spencer County had 8 offensive rebounds.
Yeah,
and so those offensive putbacks, those are going to be huge.
Absolutely. We saw on the defensive end there, too, forcing a lot of turnovers. Forced turnovers. I believe they might have had around 8 steals, I believe, as 5 blocks. So all over the place with defense as the Bears get the good win here.
So we're hearing in our ears, we kind of – I know I had a little bit of an upset moment there with when Chris Armstrong – had that block, and they called him for a foul. Well, we have this special trailer outside, and these awesome people that work out there, and our camera operators out here, and they got some great shots, or at least one great shot. Let's take a look at that on our Country Mart Instant Replay if we can.
Which, of course, we were on the opposite side of the floor, but
so here, going up straight up clean, and nothing but ball, and we saw it live. Everybody saw it live. I think really by that point in time the game was so far gone, nobody really cared.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah.
I'm sure.
Here it is from underneath even.
Oh, man.
Straight up, nothing but ball. Yeah, that was – and that official had his hand up before the play was even happened. He was set in that he was calling that foul regardless of how that turned out. But still –
and I'm sure Chris Armstrong definitely wanted that highlight for sure.
He did. So, also, let's take a look here at a few individual stats. We'll go Franklin County first. Broderick Redden, our player to watch, ended up with 13 points, averaged 15 a game.
Yeah.
So, to hold him 13, 7 rebounds for him. Tyler Broyles leading the way for the Flyers, 15 points for him, 9 for David Chong, 8 for Kayvon Russell, and 3 for Chenault. And that rounds out their 50 points. And so, again, 2 for Deshaun Davis. So 6 different players, all that tallied scores for the Franklin County Flyers to get to their 50. As we look at Spencer County, Chris Armstrong, we was hoping, it didn't quite make it. 8 points for him, 10 rebounds for Chris. 9 points for Jack Armstrong, 5 rebounds for him. 5 points Ty Kimbrough. Brady Smith with 11 points. And 4 assists. Samuel Seawright with 10. And then our Trevor Brown Construction player of the game tonight, Jackson Combs. 15 points for Jackson, 2 of 8 from behind the arc, 1 of 1 from the line. 6 rebounds, 3 offensive, 3 defensive, 4 assists. I mean, he just dated the stat book clear across, and
right on cue.
Right on cue. He knows what to do. He's been up here a few times now, so we'll get you all set up here. You got me? Yeah, so big win tonight. Franklin County, definitely a physical type of team out there. You go out there tonight, 15 points, 6 rebounds as well. I was telling the people at home right as you was coming up. I mean, between that, 2 of 8 from behind the arc, 1 of 1 from the line. It was 3 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, just clear across the stat book, dotting it out. I mean, did you eat something special before the game?
No. I mean, for the rebounds coming in, we knew it was going to be an athletic team. So, obviously, just trying to do what my team needed and just keep working each and every little bit. So,
which, also looking at this game, at least from our perspective up here, officials kind of let it play out.
Yeah.
Very, very beating and banging and everything like that. And, of course, Redden for them, big guy underneath. How was it you all were able to contain him so well? I mean, he did score some in the second half, but, I mean, really, generally speaking, you guys did a great job against him.
Yeah, I feel like the credit for that goes to Jack and Chris. I mean, they did their jobs well, especially on 2-3 zone when they were blocking out, and then that was the focus. Don't give them easy putbacks because there's not a lot of shooters, and so we're just focusing on those rebounds. So, yeah.
So, also, I do have to ask. We don't ask very often because I know the locker room talk at halftime is a locker room talk at halftime, and Coach Burns at halftime is a different person than he is before and after the game. But going into the locker room at half, Ian had asked Coach Burns, his thoughts, and he said he was frustrated with you all on defense. What kind of adjustments did you all make to try to slow those guys down in that second half?
I feel like, we didn't really change anything. It's just fixing the problems. Like, it was a really sloppy in the first half, and so, like, on those wings, we're staying out too wide, or we're going too high to the high post, and just doing our jobs right each and every time. So, yeah, that's really the main adjustment.
Where's the belt?
I don't know. I didn't bring it this time.
Goodness. Blaine, do you have anything?
I mean, you did great on the glass. I know it was a group effort. A lot of just people getting their hands up and tipping it up into. There was a lot of boxing out, like you said. It was very important. Was that you said that was part of the game plan going in, and Red and the caliber of player he was. Did y'all have any talk about him and how of a force he could be on the glass?
Yeah, for him and the whole team. I mean, mainly one shooter that had high numbers, so pretty much besides the guards, all of them are rebounders, so just going in the game, knowing we got to box out, get the rebound, and move. So,
yeah, thank you.
So, Jackson Combs, we're going to let you go celebrate a little bit. Of course, you get to go home and not come back into school again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got to go to work. That's crap.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, just terrible. But anyway, NTI, I understand why they're doing it. Of course, there's a lot of sickness going around with the flu and everything like that, trying to keep everybody as healthy as we can. And so, but anyway, congratulations again. 15 points, 6 rebounds. Good game tonight,
right,
brother.
thank you.
Night, man.
Thank you.
Jackson Combs, our Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game. There we go. As we have Coach Burns stepping in, and I was just trying to get a note wrote down here, but writing something and saying something else is really difficult to do.
Hard.
But good win tonight. The Franklin County team that, even though 10-10 coming into the season, definitely isn't a 10-10 type of team.
Yeah. I think they're kind of similar to us. They've had some really good games, and they've had some clunkers. So. Yeah, they're athletic, which helps us just, if we get Woodford County, they're not as athletic, but, they're an athletic bunch and get after us and stuff. So it was good to see that, and we got to get better at that. But
So I asked Jackson, I'll ask you the same thing. Of course, going into the locker room at halftime, Ian stopped you and asked you
poor
about
Ian.
Yeah. Poor anybody. I'm messing with you, but still. But no, you mentioned just frustration basically over your defensive play.
Mm-hmm.
The big one that hurt you a lot in that first half, Tyler Broyles, he had 10 points in that first half, just popping those threes.
Yeah.
Able to hold him to 5 in the second half.
And he's the one kid
thought?
that can do that for him. So, it was frustrating, but we did. We did a little bit better job in the second half, and we had flashes where we rebounded really well, and then we had flashes where we didn't rebound well. But look, I've said it 100 times, but it's always hard to win, so you'll take it. But we got bigger goals than that. So,
well, yeah, you do, and we actually talked about it a little bit in the pregame. On this date last year, you guys were preparing to play Franklin County after having beaten Gallatin County.
Yeah, it's
with Bullitt East, Owen County, and so on.
Yeah, I didn't know who. I guess Charlie told me that earlier. And I didn't know. He said the same exact record and everything. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's kind
of scary.
Interesting stuff. Yeah.
But no, it really was a good win. I mean, obviously, there's always things that you can shoot to fix. And that's one thing we do appreciate about you and Coach Howie is regardless of the win, regardless of how it happened, you guys always are able to find those things to try to make your team better, always coaching. Shooting seemed to be a little bit off in the beginning of the game. Finished the game 38% from the field, only 27% from behind the arc, which is
we were rushed. Like instead of just making one extra pass, we were shooting the one that was a decent shot, but the great shot we didn't. Just little things like that. But
So we won't keep you too long tonight. Bo actually is in Eastern Kentucky tonight watching from
I was going to say, hopefully he doesn't have the flu.
No, he doesn't. I hope he doesn't either because I just saw him this morning. I don't want that stuff. But Bullitt East, we got a week off.
Yeah, we need it. I mean, it's, we like I said, we were thinking about, we were trying to pick up some games. Just really, we didn't have many options, and it's still a good thing for us too. So really, the last 3 or 4 years, we've always had at least a stretch somewhere there in late January, February. We've had a kind of a week, and it's good, especially our timing right now. And hopefully we're healthy and.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to lick your wounds a little bit. Of course, you mentioned the healthiness. We talk about the NTI days and the flu going around and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this week probably couldn't come at a better time for you.
Yeah, no, and we thought we got maybe escaped a little bit of it. We didn't escape it, but we thought we cleared it last week. I don't know, a couple of them weren't feeling real good right there. So
yeah, just as long, how many times are we going to have to see Jack come out of the locker room?
I know, and then this time it was Chris.
Yeah.
It's like those Armstrongs.
Did you hear that, Mary Beth? You're going to have to straighten that out.
Yeah,
but anyway, good win tonight, Coach. 58-50 over the Franklin County Flyers. Of course, Bullitt East coming up, and enjoy your week off.
Yeah, we will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So, Blaine, how was it?
I mean, it was pretty awesome.
Your inaugural. Are you going to try to take Bo's place?
Yeah, I was about
now?
to say, Bo, if you ever want to break or something,
we'll set up a ring in the middle of the gym. You'll have like a cage match, fight to the death type of thing for the job or whatever. I'm keeping my job. I'm just saying, keeping my job here. But still, good win tonight for Spencer County. As I mentioned, 58-50 over the Franklin County Flyers, a very athletic team, and as Coach Burns mentioned, somebody that is pretty similar to a few teams that we have coming up potentially on the schedule. But still, for us personally on the schedule, we will be back here Friday night, 7:30 tip-off, 7:10 will be on the air, but it'll be girls' game, actually here at the Lady Bears. So make sure you tune in, and other than that, Blaine, do you have anything else?
No, it was great being here, and it was a great night from our boys. As got a much needed win. As we hit that little bit of a break. So yeah.
So anyway, everybody out there, if you're not sick, don't get sick. If you are sick, get healthy. We appreciate you all watching, and we will see you next time on GHP Sports.